Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be installing a new solid state drive into my MacBook Pro. This is a 2011 15-inch MacBook Pro, and the same install will apply for the 13-inch and so on. So I'm replacing my stock hard drive with a solid state drive by Crucial, and this is the M500 2.5-inch solid state drive. It has read speeds of 500 megabytes per second and write speeds of 400 megabytes per second. And this was only a little over $200, and I know it's going to make a huge difference. There's been, they're making computers with solid state drives now, and they're just so much quicker. So I've already updated the RAM in this to 16 gigabytes, so I'm going to update it to a solid state drive. Now, first you'll want to do a few things. You'll want to back up, obviously, your hard drive, or at least save your hard drive. I plan to use my hard drive, which I'll show you here in a little bit, as an external hard drive with an enclosure, and that enclosure is only about $10, so we can save that hard drive. This is how I'm going to do it. Usually you can back it up, or you can just start new like I'm doing here, because I still know I have that information saved on my hard drive. So the first thing we'll want to do is remove the screws on the back of the MacBook Pro itself. Make sure that the power is turned off, and removing the screws is pretty easy. Just work your way around. There are 3 longer screws that you'll find in the picture here. It's in the right back corner, so there's 3 longer screws there, but just go ahead and remove all those screws. Now once we go ahead and get this back plate off the Mac, we'll have to locate the hard drive, and that's pretty easy to do. And once we find the hard drive, we'll have to remove the bridge that holds the hard drive down. And that's simple. You just take your Phillips screwdriver and undo those screws, and those screws don't need to come out completely. You can just unscrew them till you can lift that bridge out, and then we can go ahead and peel back the hard drive. Now we'll want to go ahead and disconnect the hard drive, and on the hard drive there's going to be 4 little screws on the side of the hard drive on both sides, so we'll need to remove those and add those to the new hard drive, because those are what hold the hard drive in place so it won't shake around. So we'll go ahead, unscrew those, put those in the new hard drive, and then we can go ahead and drop that hard drive back into the space. Now it does go in one way. You'll want to put the forward in first, and then the back will go down, and you can see this, the orange cradles that cradle the hard drive, and then this bridge will sit across it and hold that hard drive nice and snug. So once we get those tightened up, we can go ahead and put on the back panel, and that's that. We're done with the initial hardware install for the new solid state drive. Now that our solid state drive is installed, we need to install the operating system onto the computer. Now before we're able to install the operating system, we'll need to format the new hard drive. So I'll be formatting the Crucial solid state drive here, and to do this we'll have to go up to Disk Utility, and we'll have to select your new hard drive and erase it and format it as a Mac OS Extended. Now it's a good idea to give it a name, otherwise by default it will be called Untitled, but I'm just going to go ahead and name this SSD for solid state drive. Once I have that drive formatted, you can see I can now install the operating system right here on the SSD, and I will just go ahead and install it now. Now this may take some time, and you'll just have to go through the process of installing. It's installing from the disk that came back with this computer back in 2011. You can also back this up and have install from maybe an SD card or a thumb drive. I'm just doing it via the DVDs. That's just the way I'm going to do it right now. Now with my old hard drive, there is a company that makes an enclosure. The company is called Sabret, and the enclosure, it's just a 2.5 SATA hard drive 3.0 enclosure, and it's really easy. It's just a plastic case, and you can slip your hard drive in here and plug this right into the computer once you're done, and have all your files right there, and have that for if you want to maybe move it all over to the solid state drive later or whatnot, you could do that. But it's just really nice. You don't have to power this by an external power supply. You just plug it in, you're able to see your files. So once I finally have run through the main installation of the operating system, I'll need to update, because this is back in 2011. I want to go ahead and update it to the Yosemite. I'll have to download it first, and then I'll have to install it. So what I did this kind of at night, and I did the installing and updating, so that way I wasn't really going to be using it. And in the morning when I woke up, I was good to go. And here is the results of the startup test. Let's go ahead and show you that compared to the old one now. So overall, it's a fairly easy install that just about anyone can do, and it will make your computer run so much quicker. And I might be able to hold off now for maybe a year or two until I upgrade my MacBook Pro. I'll put a link in the description of both the solid state drive I used in this video and the external hard drive enclosure. And that's that. Thanks for watching.